The new ink vacuum special, as seen in the recent release date trailer for Splatoon 3, looks awesome, and today I'm going to be doing a little analysis on it with its advantages, disadvantages, what it does, and just everything really about it. And Splatoon JP has shared some extra footage, and we can see what it does as well in that, so I do hope you enjoy. Well, first of all, what is the ink vac special? Well, basically it is a full-fledged Dyson vacuum, but for ink. Sounds cool, right? So it sucks up enemy ink, bombs, attacks of all sort, and just incoming fire from enemies. And when the tank gets full, you have a little blob of ink that you can throw at enemies, and it explodes about a second after with the radius of a splashdown. It's quite a big radius. Some advantages to the ink vac special include that you can hold it while swimming in ink, similar to the GooTuber in Splatoon 2, and you can act as a shield for teammates and keep them alive while sucking up enemy ink in front of them. So how the blast at the end of the ink vac works is when the vacuum gets full of just sucking up enemy ink, then and only then can the blast be thrown. So now we're going to talk about the competitive advantages in ranked and scrims and all that. So first of all, splat zones. Yeah, this is going to be pretty OP in splat zones, because what I'm thinking is you can stop the enemies from inking the zone and then have your teammates ink it themselves. It's basically like you stop doing what you're doing to stop the enemies what they're doing, so your team can actually like go kill the enemies or just ink the zone if it is splat zones and all that. That's basically what this special is. And in tower control, well, you could stop enemies from getting to the tower and then, as I said, have your teammates get to it. It's kind of like a team special, really. Not like Splashdown or Baller, it's more like a Stingray or Ink Armor, because it helps your team more than it helps you. Because, you know, you're kind of just a sitting duck while doing it, and that's why you gotta do it in the right places. But it is also a good idea to do it in the middle of a fight when things get too hectic, because it kind of stops the enemy from doing their thing. And in Rainmaker, you can stop the Rainmaker carrier and let your team kill them and get the Rainmaker themselves. I'm sure they'll like you for that. And you can protect the Rainmaker bubble, so like at the start of a game when you come, your teammates could be shooting it and you could be stopping enemies from shooting it. Who knows, maybe that'll work. And finally for clams. Well, will this even be in Splatoon 3? I mean, a lot of people thought it was a bad game mode, or at least the worst out of the 4. And I know a lot of people did like Clam Blitz, but most of the community didn't, and we might not even have it in Splatoon 3, or it could be replaced by a new game mode. That would be awesome if we had a new ranked game mode. Who knows yet, but there is a very high possibility clams will stay in Splatoon 3, and for this conversation and this argument, let's just say it does. And what's the advantage for clams? Well, I guess you could help protect teammates with a lot of clams and then get that in their basket. That could be helpful. Or you could stop enemies in their tracks who have a lot of clams and let your teammates kill them. It's good for offense and defense in clams. And I'm sure a lot of scrims players and pros will be like really good with this vacuum and find amazing ways to use it, and yeah, I'm sure you don't want to match against those guys. Wait, I just thought, what if the ink vacuum special became a meme weapon? It just might happen. Because it's stupid, like the blob blobber literally being a bathtub, because this is a vacuum, and we've had stuff as well, like the X-Washer being a washing machine. And imagine just 4 people on one team just sucking to oblivion all your ink. Just that would be so funny. It just might be. It just might be. Also, I really hope this is in the testfire, because if we only get a couple weapons in the testfire, we might not even be able to check this out. But I'm thinking ahead to like maybe 2 or 3 months from now, or just like a month or 2 before the game's actually released, because I am so excited for the testfire, and I would be really happy to use this special. And finally, what do I think about it? Well, this special is awesome. I think it looks awesome, it seems awesome, I love the idea of a vacuum in it. This is just what Splatoon needs, and I just really love this special. It has just the right amount of like balance. It's not too broken, it's not too bad. It's a good special, and overall I really like it. Let me know what you think about this special in the comments below. But that's going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe if you like the content I make. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell if you don't want to miss any more videos by me. See you in the next one, guys, and bye. Hey, if you enjoyed that video, on the left is another movie for you to watch, and why don't you drop a sub while you're at it? Thanks.